Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. Here with, look, Naxos has re-released on Vox Skrowaczewski's Beethoven Overtures and Incidental music. The complete set. It was originally a 3-LP Vox box featuring Stanislaw Skrowaczewski and the Minnesota Orchestra with Phyllis Brynjolfsson, fabulous soprano, and the Bach Society of Minnesota. This is the first of what no doubt will be 2 discs. Let's hope. Because there were 2 discs originally, which I've already talked about on this channel, but now we can look at each one separately. There's a lot of stuff on this one. It's 74 minutes long, and you get the Overture to King Stefan, which is charming and adorable. And did you ever, I don't know if you ever saw this, but Chevy Chase, of Saturday Night Live fame, did a special. He had his own comedy special, and he did an entire silent pantomime based on the King Stefan Overture. It was like the last thing on the show. It was marvelous. It was marvelous. He was made up in like these sort of white commedia dell'arte faces, and each face was doing a line of music. Another face would come in going like this. It was hilariously funny and really, really clever. And it's probably the most original use ever put to the King Stefan Overture. But anyway, I digress. We begin with the King Stefan Overture. Then we have the Funeral March for Friedrich Denker's Leonora Prohaska, which is actually fairly lengthy. I mean, it's 4 minutes and 49 seconds here from 1815. And then we get the Consecration of the House Overture. Yeah, real razzle-dazzle performance of that. And Coriolan, which is delicious, and Egmont, which is even more delicious, and the Creatures of Prometheus. And then the Namensfeier Overture. That's actually a very interesting piece because it's one of Beethoven's very, very few late orchestral works. It was written, about 1814, 15. And at that point, he was only working on, he'd written all of his symphonies except the last one. He'd done all of his he was going to do the Missa Solemnis and some other big works, but mostly what he was writing was piano sonatas, chamber works, things like that. So there isn't that much orchestral music from Beethoven's late period. Namensfeier is a good piece. It really is. Name Day Celebrations. A catchy title, isn't it? And then we've got the Gratulations Minuet, which some people claim should have gone into the 10th Symphony. I don't buy that for a second. I don't give a damn what the sketches may show. And then they do a performance of the cantata, Mir ist stille und glückliche Fahrt, Calm Sea and Prosperous Voyage. The title here in English is wrong. It really is. And it's wrong in a way that makes a difference. It really does. Because Mir ist stille, still water, right? Still ocean. It should be calmed sea. Because the whole point is that the fact that the sea is calm is bad. People think, it's so nice. The sea is calm. No. You're in a ship pushed by the wind, by sails. You do not want calm. You want a nice, sprightly breeze blowing in the right direction, the one you have to go. And so, this cantata is a pair of poems, the first of which is how horrible it is that the sea is becalmed, that they're just sitting in the water in a ship with no plumbing or toiletries, or disgusting, of course. And then, prosperous voyage. The wind picks up and blows them into port. That's the point. So in case you were wondering about that title, the title was always puzzling to me until I read the poems, Then I understood they didn't mean calm. They meant be calmed. Words mean 2 very, very different things, right? In English, anyway. And so there's that. And then finally, the triumphal march for the tragedy Tarpeia by Kufner. That's from 1813. That's only 2.5 minutes long. A little bit of triumphal Kufner march stuff. So you're in business here. This is rather cool stuff, and it's absolutely marvelous. Simply marvelous. I just love this series. Skrowaczewski is a fabulous conductor. He plays the music with with a great deal of energy and and drive and clarity and incisiveness. The orchestra does very well. The sonics are terrific. It's a wonderful, wonderful set. It's been remastered here on Vox. It always sounded very good. I mean, it doesn't sound a heck of a lot different in this particular remastering, but if you never got it the first time around, and the last time I talked about it, it was out of print on Vox, although you might still find the Vox Twofer available pretty inexpensively if you look around. This is a full-price production now, but it deserves it because it's really probably, I may be stretching it a little. No, I don't really think so. When I think about it all, it's probably the best series of Beethoven overtures and incidental music and other goodies that you can get. It really is first class. So I'm looking at this thing, wondering, what is Phyllis Brynjolfsson singing? Wait a minute, she's in the aria, pardon me, Wo sich die Pulse, from the Consecration of the House music, which, by the way, was the same play as The Ruins of Athens, which has Beethoven's worst overture. And so this is a big improvement in terms of, in Beethoven's overtureness, overturosity, I don't know, overtureliciousness, whatever you want to call it. It's a great disc. Absolutely a marvelous disc. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me, and take care.